There is no price that can be placed on your head because you are priceless. So start believing it, start seeing it, not out of an energy of pride, but to recognize your self-worth and your self-value. But there are other things that you're not bad at. In fact, there's other things that you're good at. In fact, there's other things that you can do well that no one else can. It's true, there really is only one you. So how are you smart? So really the question isn't, are you a genius? I know that many of you would look at yourself and say, I'm not a genius. You gotta ask this question, how am I a genius? And I'm gonna define genius not by something that math can measure based on intelligence. I'm talking that genius is for me defined by what are you capable of doing, or how do you see the world, or how do you treat people in ways that are unique to you? That is what each one of us carries inside of us that has the potential to turn into such greatness outside of us. How do you see the world? How do you treat people? What's important to you? What's your perspective? How do you feel about things? You know, it can lead people to express themselves through dance, or through the medium of math, or through some other total different way. It could be a creative outlet. It could be a thinking or an organizational process. It could be the way that you play your role as a mother or a father or a friend or a brother. There is only one you. And the sooner you recognize that there is not only greatness inside of you, but genius inside of you, the more you're going to put yourself at an argument with reality, that you're going to want to put yourself down and think that you're nothing special, when that is a lie. You couldn't think of anything further than the truth. When POWs need to be exchanged, when a child gets kidnapped, what wouldn't loving people give for another? There is no price that can be placed on your head because you are priceless. So start believing it, start seeing it, not out of an energy of pride, but to recognize your self-worth and your self-value. And that starts with recognizing what you're good at, and that only you are going to be good at it that way. That makes you a genius. You know, we're all smart in so many different ways, and all you got to do is ask again, how are you smart? Because I promise, if you want to make an argument and say, no, Kris is wrong, I'm not smart, I'm bad at this, and I'm bad at that. Well, you're probably right. With that attitude especially, you probably are bad at those things. But there are other things that you're not bad at. In fact, there's other things that you're good at. In fact, there's other things that you can do well that no one else can. It's true, there really is only one you. So how are you smart? And I want to invite you to take pen and paper and actually just start jotting. Well, I'm smart at this and I'm smart at that. Now listen, don't compare yourself to other people and say, but I'm not as smart as them and I can't do it the way they can. That's not important. I want you to acknowledge inside of yourself and start finding all the ways that you're smart. That is the purpose of this affirmation. It is for you to discover where you are intelligent naturally, where you are naturally smart, so you can start leveraging it as a benefit. If you will not acknowledge where and how you're smart, then you can't leverage it for my benefit, society's benefit, or your own benefit. Trust me, you'll be happier off when you find out where you're smart and you acknowledge it. Never stop learning. Leaders are readers. Go out there, read a book every single week or once a month. Go out there and take a community course, learn something, stimulate your brain. This is an opportunity for you to honor this incredible vessel and gift that you've been given of life, this mind that is so capable. What are you doing with it? Most of us, they actually statistically say that the year someone stops learning is the year they stop reading. So for example, if you get a high school degree, then they say you're pretty much done reading books for the rest of your life. If you got a college degree, then you're pretty much done reading books. Now, that's not true of everyone, but that is a super sad statistic. Get out there, keep learning, keep pushing yourself, keep growing. Here would be the miracle. If you're able to watch this video and actually start telling yourself and finding where you're smart, where you're genius, the things that you're good at, guess what? Your life's gonna change. You're gonna alter your perception. You're starting to acknowledge the gifts that are inside of you. If you're struggling with that, or you know that you can unlock it at the next level but don't know how, then go to kriskrohn.com. Check out my website. I have all sorts of tools. I've got breakthrough apps that you can download for free. I've got coloring book for adults that teach the top affirmations. And of course, I have my life-changing experiences that if you'll come and spend 3 days with me, your life will never be the same again.